Hey guys, Naz here with another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over the best team for Silverwolf with my mono fire team. I'll be explaining why I believe this is the best team to synergize with Silverwolf on launch, so with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? Silverwolf's unique gimmick is implanting a weakness into the enemy with her skill Allow Changes. This means if they're already weak to Quantum and you run 3 fire members, then they'll be implanted with the fire weakness, which will bring out the true potential of this team. On top of that, she'll be debuffing our enemies with her talent, Awaiting System Response, by implanting a bug that reduces their attack, defense, or speed. This happens every time she attacks. Now that we covered the main core, let's go over our first member that'll capitalize on always having a fire weakness. Everyone gets Asta for free, and it's time to dust her off and make her shine. Her skill hits 5 times, and each different enemy hit gives her a stack. The stack gives the whole team an attack buff. Now, something a lot of people overlook is that if she hits an enemy weak to fire, she'll gain an additional stack. This means if you're fighting a single target, you'll always have 2 stacks. On top of that, when an enemy is weak to fire, they have 0 resistance to burn, meaning her Spark's talent will have a higher chance to stick. On top of all of this, Ignite increases fire damage for all allies by 18%. Before I move on to the next member, let's go look at her Eidolon real quick. Asta is a part of Silverwolf's banner, meaning you have a very high chance of pulling a copy or 2 of her. If you get to her E4, then you're always going to have 15% more energy regeneration rate, since you'll have an additional stack, because the enemy is going to be weak to fire. One thing about having debuffs on the enemy is you can lap them and that debuff will stay on them for the duration because it only goes down once the enemy takes a turn. And since Asta's ultimate Astral Blessing gives us a massive speed buff on top of Silverwolf slowing them, there's a high chance your characters will go 2 to 3 times before they get an action. Next to take advantage of an enemy always burning is Hook. That's right, Pitch Dark Hook the Great is going to have a blast having free damage on burning enemies. She does very good damage for a 4-star unit, and now you might think she's S rank with Silverwolf. She'll be able to heal herself thanks to Innocence. Her talent Oils to Flame, will always be active, so Hook will live up to the destruction path. Our last member to round out the team is the Fire main character. All their attacks are fire-based, and they'll be taking the damage for our members so you could get the win. The more damage you do, the more healing you'll get back from Unwavering Gallantry. Thankfully, the enemy's defense will be lowered and your fire attacks will do more damage, so this 5% is more like 10%. As you can see, each member synergizes really well with each other, and this is the team I'll be running as soon as Silverwolf launches. If you have any questions, then please feel free to ask. And don't forget, if this video brought value to you, please leave a like and consider subscribing to see more, as I play a wide array of RPG games, and I break them down just like this. Until the next video, I'll see ya.